What's up guys, I'm Everything, and today I will be showing you how to make egg in a hole. Okay, so this is my mom. This is her first time on the channel. So, what is egg in a hole?
Egg in a hole is an egg cooked in the middle of a piece of bread.
Yeah, that in its simplest form. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so here's the things you'll need. You'll need some kind of cookie cutter, butter, a spatula, a butter knife, eggs, salt and pepper, bread, and a cutting board.
So I'm going to take over on the instructions here, and Eli is going to do the physical part of making egg in a hole. So the first thing he's going to do is cut off some butter with the butter knife and plop it in the cast iron skillet. You can use any kind of skillet. So you let that melt, and while it's melting, you go ahead and get your piece of bread out. This is a good way to use up bread that is maybe a little bit old, because it's going to be toasted and it's going to have the egg in it. So you could use up some old bread this way. That butter is getting nice and melty. So our pan is at medium to medium high heat. Eli found an Angel cookie cutter just because it's the Christmas season. He's going to go ahead and push down hard all around the edges of that cookie cutter to remove the middle part of the bread. So you could definitely just use a circle cookie cutter. You could use a knife. And then you go ahead and plop that piece of bread on top of the butter. And what do you do with the middle part of the bread, Eli? You also
put it in just so you have a nice...
What happened to the angel's head? What happened?
I don't know.
This pan is getting hot. It's going to start toasting the edges of that bread, and the butter is going to make it all nice and golden. So the next thing we need to do is prepare our egg. So you can either just take the egg and crack it into the hole that you've created in the bread, or if you don't like the fried egg, you could go ahead and scramble the egg first and then pour it into the hole, like scramble it in a little bowl and then pour it into the opening in the bread. But Eli likes a fried egg, so he's going to go ahead and crack that egg right into the middle. Let me give you a tip, Eli. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you kind of release the egg slowly into the hole, it'll give it a chance to kind of start cooking so that it doesn't leak out underneath the bread. Oh, well, it was a good theory. There you go. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle, but it's sounding good. Now is a good time to think about seasoning your egg in a hole. So it'd be a good time to do some salt and pepper. All right, so yeah, good time to do some salt and pepper if you are into those kinds of seasonings. So good job, Eli. There's your salt and pepper. There you go. Ooh, lots of pepper. You'll be able to see that the egg is starting to cook in the skillet, and when it's, just about halfway cooked, you can go ahead and flip it. I think maybe our pan needs a little more heat, and you'll be able to know. I think it's always easier to turn the heat up than it is to cool a pan down. It's hard to cool a pan down once it's too hot. So,
yes.
So we were just kind of careful with our heat here, but I'm turning it up a little bit. And then, depending on how cooked you want your egg, I think it's looking pretty good. What do you think, Eli?
Let's
looking
just
good? Time to try to flip it?
on this.
Yeah, check on the angel, the
This part
headless
is always
angel,
good.
and
Yes.
see if she's toasting at all.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit.
Let's
maybe flip it back over,
it out.
for some time. All right, I think our egg has been cooking for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, and our heat was a little low at first. So we'll go ahead and flip the angel. I think that was not a flip. There we go. Ah, now we can see some golden
nice and
brown.
golden brown.
Yep.
Yes.
So now I'm
Let's
going to try to flip the
this.
egg.
Make sure you get the spatula under the egg. Whenever I've flipped it, you want to make sure the whole spatula is under the egg
Hang on.
or it will not.
Or it won't flip. Hang on just a second. Can I show you a tip? I'll let you do it, but let me show you. If you do it quickly, like kind of quick,
Yes.
get it under
Yeah.
there quick, you can scoop up the whole thing. So
Yes,
give
good.
that a shot. Maybe a quick, like you mean it. There you go. And then just a big one motion to flip it.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's a perfect egg.
Yep.
And of course, around the toast, you can see that it's getting golden brown and
Mm-hmm.
buttery. So that's good too.
That is good. So at this point, it just depends on how done you want your egg. If you want the yolk inside the egg to be runny, then you want to make sure you don't cook it too much. You can tell how cooked it is if you give it a little poke. You pretty much flip it, and if you want a runny egg, you flip it and then you take it off. So, all right, we think that the egg in a hole is just about ready to come off. So I'm going to go ahead and hold the plate here for you. Flip that one. Ooh, so
Perfect.
pretty.
That
Ta-da.
is perfect.
Ta-da! Okay, how's the angel lady doing? That's
Done.
good. Maybe we'll show them in just a second what it looks like to cut into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here I am with the egg in the hole. There is the bread right here. What I like to do first is I like to pop the yolk. And then you can take the bread and just dip that in and soak it up. And then you have a piece of bread. That's really good. Let's kind of just cut it in half. There you go. So it's what it's like. It's a egg, and you should try it. If you tried this, leave a comment below. How did it turn out for you? And do you like it more scrambled or fried? I definitely like it more fried. Until next time, everybody, I am Everything. Remember to like and subscribe, and peace out.